Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky15 where I'll be giving you my Lucky 15 selections for tomorrow's horse racing action as per normal here on the channel. Well, not a bad weekend for yesterday, at least anyway. We did a Lucky 15 yesterday each way and we had a winner and two places there, so we made a little bit of profit on that. We had Jameer, the Godolphin horse, was our winner on the day. We also had Gelotti as well and a Jamie Spencer, which was not a bad performance there. That horse came second. We also had Ajman Princess, which finished third in that race, but it was beaten by a couple of lengths there. So all in all, not a bad day on Saturday. No vlog today as I didn't have time, and also as well the horse racing was quite poor actually, but I did do a Lucky 15 in Ireland and had a nice double there on the win, and the two other horses finished second, so we could have had a good win there, but I didn't do that one each way. I just did a solid win on that one, but yeah, that was okay there. But I'm going to be making some horse racing tips for tomorrow. If I'm all honest with you, it's not a great day tomorrow. I found it quite hard actually to find some good horses that I thought, yeah, they're going to run well. So I've managed to scrape something together, and there will be a little bit of familiar pattern in this vlog. Which sometimes there is. We do like to follow a few jockeys, and there will be one jockey in here that we will be following. So if you think I'm absolutely barking up the wrong tree, if you think I'm that jockey's lover, then comment in the comments box below. But the first race that we're going to go to tomorrow is Brighton in the 2:15 there. And the horse that I'm going for tomorrow is a horse called Royal Liberty, which is currently around about 11-2 bookmakers at the moment. It's Mark Johnston trained horse, this one, so good connection there, and it's Silvester de Sousa on board, who's bidding to become the champion jockey this year and try and take that title away from Jim Crowley. He's been in good form, Silvester de Sousa. And with this horse being at 11-2 tomorrow, it does throw it into the frame tomorrow. This horse finished fourth on its only previous start at Lingfield, where it absolutely blew the start, but it came back nicely to finish fourth. So you can probably forgive it for that run, as it was its first experience out on a race course under race conditions. And I definitely think at 11-2 tomorrow, this race is a maiden, and a few horses have already had a few runs and haven't shown much, and some of the other horses as well, you could argue, aren't bred to maybe be as good as this one. And I thought this horse looked interesting, especially with the yard. Mark Johnston doing okay at the moment, and Silvester de Sousa in absolute good form at the moment. And also as well, this horse, when it did run at Lingfield about a week or so ago, did have quite a bit of market support for it that day, but it failed to live up because it blew the start. But 11-2, I definitely think there's some value in that horse, so that's who we're going for there at Brighton in the 2:15 tomorrow. Our second selection for tomorrow's horse racing sees us go to the evening fixture at Windsor in the 7:30 there. Horse we're going for here is Jacob Katz, William Knight, and again, like I said, watch out, Silvester de Sousa taking the ride here. He's got a good record, this horse. He's 3 wins from 3 starts on it, so that's good. Also as well, this horse has been running on the all-weather at Kempton and has been in good form. 2 wins out of its last 3 starts at Kempton, and the other run was a 3rd place, so that's good form there. He's also not a bad horse on turf, so there's nothing to worry about there. He also prefers the right-handed kind of tracks. You can say that Kempton is a right-handed track on the all-weather, so he likes that, and Windsor's not too dissimilar. Also as well, he likes Ascot as well, which is again a right-hand track, so there seems to be a little bit of a pattern there. And I definitely think with all the connections of Silvester being booked for the ride, his good record on this horse, currently 4-1 bookmakers at the moment, I definitely think he's worth considering in that race tomorrow. So that's who we're going for there as our second selection. Our third selection tomorrow sees us go up to Pontefract for the evening there, which is going to be in the 7:40 there. And the horse that we've picked out here is Black Isle Boy, which is David O'Mara stable there being represented, and it's got Daniel Tudhope aboard, which is one of his main jockeys. And this combination has absolutely been great very recently. Daniel Tudhope is absolutely having a good season. I think he's in the top 5 of the jockeys currently. And this combination has been making a lot of profit for punters. I can at least remember that they had a 16-1 winner yesterday, which I think was at Haydock in the first race there. So that was a good performance there. Also as well, Daniel, like we said, he's been riding really well tomorrow. I definitely think he has a good chance on this one, because the reason I've selected this horse is because it's looking for its 4th win in a row tomorrow. It is around about 7-2 at bookmakers at the moment, and you could argue that the handicapper has finally found this horse's limits, because he has raised him £5 up for his last win, which was only by a short head. But this horse is still fairly young, still lightly raced, and still a lot more of an improvement could come from this horse. He's got a good rival tomorrow who's got a similar kind of form, but I definitely think Black Isle Boy, with his connections, has been running well, and I definitely think he'll have a good chance tomorrow, and he's not fully exposed yet. Our last selection tomorrow sees us go to the 8 o'clock at Windsor, which again will be a Silvester de Sousa ride. And this horse is trained by Chris Dwyer. Now this horse has been running fairly well of late as well. It's 2 wins out of its last 4 starts, and the stable have recently put some blinkers on this horse, and since it's been running, which happened to be in those last 4 races with the blinkers on, it's won 2 of those races and also put in a good place effort as well. You can also argue the other run where it came, I think it was like about 6th out of 14 at Lingfield on the all-weather, that was 2 classes above of what it's going to be riding in tomorrow, so you can forgive that run possibly there. Currently around 5-1 bookmakers at the moment, Arzaak, and I definitely think that's, again, definitely one worth considering tomorrow, and hopefully Silvester de Sousa will have a good day tomorrow. I've got a feeling, actually, he'll ride quite a few winners tomorrow. I can see him, he's been quite good at selecting his mounts tomorrow, and I definitely think he wouldn't be wasting his time if he didn't want to win the Jockeys Championship by taking the rides on these horses. So that's why I did select him, because I think if you look at the horses through what's going on tomorrow, not great quality horse racing, a lot of very unpredictable races, and you know with someone like Silvester on board, they're always going to at least get the most out of their rides. And if you looked at the horses as well, they've actually got either a good relationship with him or not in bad form, and that's why I selected those particular horses. But anyway, if you've had a good day today, if you did any bets, let us know in the comments box below. I know some of you left your comments on Saturday's vlog and had a very good day. Maybe you should be on here giving tips if you're doing better than me, but I'm not great anyway, so any of you could easily come on here on YouTube and give it a go. But like I say, let us know in the comments box below if you've had a good day today. Also, I just want to say on Wednesday I will be going to Worcester Racecourse doing some vlogging from the parade ring, which will be our 3rd live vlogging session. You can follow us on Twitter for the Twitter feed that day, giving you my tips before the race, giving you hopefully a few horses in the parade ring there, showing you what they're like before the race. A bit like Ken Peterson and William Hill, if you ever listen to that load of pundits there with the good banter they have. But that's what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday, so stay tuned for us for that. Also as well, follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Lucky15. Gamble responsibly. Subscribe to us for more daily horse racing content, and I'll see you soon.